I'm getting so bored of pressing record on Zoom, and I was just like, fuck me, I'm doing it again. Record, QuickTime, record on that. Fucking hell.
I know.
I feel like I'm going mad.
You know the James Acaster one we recorded the day before? It was so nice just having a day off.
Yeah. So we did another fucking podcast.
I know, but we basically wasted the hour we would have been recording.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Testing.
Testing. Fucking hell, this is a hamster wheel, this, isn't it?
Oh, God. Mad.
Oh, dear. Never mind. Nearly over.
How do you feel if I went for a piss?
How would I feel about you? How would I feel? Please. How far is your toilet? Because you have to go out, round up your stairs. That'd take ages, wouldn't it? Well, how long will it be?
3 mins.
3. Okay, I'll try. I have no idea. Genuinely.
When's Jack joining us?
10 past. Well, actually,
okay, I've got time to have a piss.
Well, actually, I got a WhatsApp message from him. I don't know if he is coming on, because I got a WhatsApp message from him at 4:20 this morning that then says this message has been deleted.
You two are a couple of wankers. Oh, no. Delete it, Jack. No, fuck it.
This is the second one in
delete it, Jack.
This is the second one in 2 days I've had someone delete a message.
He's going to be fast asleep, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can I have a piss?
Well, there's not a lot I can do about it. You're 160 miles away. How am I meant to stop you?
Am I?
I'll find out.
Yeah, well, there's your little...
There's your little filler. Oh, man. It's just... What's really weird, David's cameras, I can watch him go out the door. I've watched him go out his door. I've watched him go up his stairs. Okay, so he's got his office sort of under his house. So he has to go out of his house, and he's got up these little stairs. So now he's gone in the front door now, I'm guessing. He's now he's probably said hello to Naomi quickly. Now he's going into the toilet. Now he's just shut the door of the toilet. I reckon he's unzipping now. His willy is now out, I would say. I'm going to do this and see if I can time it to when he's comes back. Okay, so now he's pissing. He's having a piss. He's pissing. How long would he piss for? He's 47, so he'll probably piss for about 30 seconds, maybe. So probably another 15 seconds of pissing. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So pissing, shaking now. Probably shakes for ages, one of those people that shakes for ages, one of those unnerving people. So he's probably shaking me willy now. Probably thinks that's had enough. Flush. Doubt he puts the seat down. Now he's washing his hands. That's probably really quick for him. Probably doesn't rush that. Shaking his hands. Come out of the bathroom now. Coming back into the main area of the house. I've got him coming to the front door, probably saying hello, saying something to Naomi. Something he hasn't done. Coming down the stairs. Oh my God, he is coming down the stairs. Fuck, that's mental. He's going to come back through the door. Oh my God, I've timed this perfectly. That's mental. I'm really excited. He's coming back. And he's sitting down. Shit in hell, that's amazing. Fuck me. That's absolutely amazing.
What?
Because I watched you go out the door.
Yeah.
And then I saw, because of the camera angle, I saw you go up the stairs, and then I tried to imagine what you were doing.
Oh, right, get my willy out on that.
Yeah, and I timed it perfectly.
Oh, brilliant. Do you know what? I've been paranoid all through that whole process, thinking that people are going, oh, He thinks he's really rebellious on his podcast. He just goes to have a
So
piss.
you overthought it. You just need it.
I did think, oh God, really, David? I did.
It's a constant battle.
You're such a mad podcast that you record, isn't it? You just break off and have a piss, you prat.
Constant turmoil in your nut, isn't it?
Didn't you think that? Oh God, you're so rebellious, aren't you?
But now I've thought,
47-year-old.
what I did was wacky, and I fucking hate myself now. But I had to make a decision in that moment, and I regret my decision. I absolutely hate what I did now. Oh, bollocks.
I've been editing yesterday's podcast with Pierce and Matt, and I hate hearing myself. Such an idiot. Honestly, I hate it.
Lucky you don't do a podcast every single day that you have to edit.
Oh, you sound really pleased with that question, David, you twat. Honestly. I don't think this is unhealthy, these thoughts. I think they're much needed. I hate it. I hate how much we swear. I hate how much we go sort of like, basically, fucking hell. Basically, fucking hell. Sort of like, basically, fucking hell. Fuck off. Fucking hell. Basically. I hate everything about this podcast.
Hi!
And that fucking witch cackle. Fucking on his broomstick.
I really hope Jack slept
Swearing
in.
again.
I really, really hope Jack slept in and missed this, because I don't want him to come in on this.
Oh, do you not get that self if you listen to it? Go,
well, I can't. Sometimes I go, listen back, and then oh God, I'm just as bad as you. Then I go, why am I listening back? Is this to be pleased? Why am I listening to one that I think went well? You tosser. I get that. I'm like, yeah, you're listening back to yourself. Imagine, then I go, would you do this with Petra sat in the car? And I go, no, of course you wouldn't. Do you mind if I listen back to the podcast I recorded with David today?
I remember.
Horrible.
I used to. No, better not mention it. No, it doesn't matter. Do you know what? I'm going to listen to a bit of James Acaster and just listen to us.
No, God, don't.
I can't.
No, because I'll just.
It's awful. I say I hate it. I say that basically, sort of. Fucking hell, I hate it. Oh, so trying to be relevant by going for a piss, aren't you, mate?
I don't think you're trying to be relevant. If that's you trying to be relevant, holy shit. That's. Why did you go for a piss then?
Because I needed a piss.
Yeah, well then calm down about it.
Yeah, okay, what was my thought process?
Yeah, what was it actually?
I need a piss. Yeah, there's a bit of me like, hey, we do a podcast like this. We do a podcast where it's really fucking loose, baby.
Yeah, well then it's utterly unforgivable.
It's a really loose podcast.
Oh, don't. Well, don't have a podcast like that.
Because you can always sit through a piss for 25 minutes. It's not like it's going to burst out your body. You knew what you were doing, Al. You wanted to create a little moment, you wanker. In fact, I thought at one point, a little bit of music over this bit, whatever Joe's. Oh, you horrible, horrible man. The quicker you're in your fucking poxy grave, the better.
Oh God! Already thinking about how you can edit it.
That is horrible, isn't it? Even this now is annoying me. This is a moment. Everything's a moment. That's a moment. Oh, shut up. then that'll be a moment. Oh, David's gone quiet. I hate everything about putting a fucking podcast on, except I don't, and that annoys me. And here's Jack.
Is it really? Oh no! Oh gosh!
Fucking hell!
I've done that thing. I'm on mute.
Oh no!
Hi,
Don't
oh,
worry,
no.
Jack.
Hi,
Take
Jack.
your time. You're
Don't
a pro.
worry,
Hello, how are we, gents? I can hear you now.
Oh, I was just full of self-loathing this morning, Jack. Horrendous.
Oh God! I just kept thinking, please have overslept. Please.
I'll tell you what.
Where
These
are
headphones are. Hang on, wait there.
You're-
I'm at home. My headphones keep coming out. I can't. It's a nightmare.
You're absolutely made for this podcast. A minute and a half of getting his headphones in. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm at home. I'm in sunny Norwich,
Are you in Norwich? Oh, I didn't know you lived in Norwich.
where dreams come true, mate.
You're a Norwich fan?
I'm not, unfortunately.
Oh.
No, you're
I say
not. Who are you?
West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham.
West Ham, one of them.
How do you feel about doing a podcast, Jack? Not ours, yours.
But just generally, yeah.
You happy with it?
Do you know what? Well, I started about 3.5 years ago, and you do just feel like a bit of a knob when you're in everyone's DM going, "You want to come on the podcast?"
Yeah, exactly how I felt
Yeah.
messaging you. Thank God you were very sweet, and I lost a little bit of self-loathing.
How do you feel about it?
I need to see your face at the moment,
Yeah.
rather than just.
Is my face not on?
No, no.
See, I'm so not clued. There we go.
Hey.
Yeah, got my lights and everything.
What? You look the business.
Oh,
You look like you're in
wow.
a movie.
Are you in a nightclub?
Do you know what? I've done. I've had two. Talking of movies, I've had 2 cameos in movies. There we go. Let's drop
Have you?
it in nice and early. Both directed by Noel Clarke. So it used to be a bit of a brag. Now I sort of. Now I don't mention it. I don't know why I brought it up on your podcast.
What movies were you in?
That one. So he did. What was it? He did Brotherhood,
Yeah.
Adulthood.
Yeah.
I was in the Anotherhood. The Brotherhood. What? So one of Anotherhood. Some kind of hood.
It don't sound like you've rehearsed that speech at all. I was in adult. He did a hood. He did hoodie.
To be fair, you couldn't have given a shit which movie you were in. It was an old Clark movie and it had hood on it.
Yeah. Yes.
I played a waiter and I had to say one line. I'll give it to you now because I remember it.
Yeah.
Can I get you anything else?
Is that it?
Yeah. That was my defining moment.
David's not great with guests, is he? Is that it?
That's what I'm thinking about the podcast.
Can I ask? I got this weird thing. I've had 2 deleted messages in the last 2 nights.
Right.
I woke up this morning. I said to David, "I think Jack's coming on." He sent me a message at 4:10,
I love this.
and then
Yeah.
it was deleted. And I went, "Well, he's clearly battered or something. He's
Did you
definitely
slag us off?
No, actually, it's one of the first times I've not been pissed, to be fair. But no, I have this thing, right? It's a bit. I have this I have OCD. And
Yeah.
that whenever I have to get up at a certain time, my head doesn't switch off.
Oh, I know what you
So
mean.
like knowing I was coming on to, that's why I said to you, Joe, about being a lazy bastard.
Yeah.
It's like purely because I'm not used to working in the morning. So I was still up at 4:30 and I was just dreading it. So
Oh,
it was
fuck.
4:30 and I
Oh,
just messaged
mate.
you and I was like, oh, I've got a banging headache, not going to come on. But in the end, I managed to get an hour's sleep.
Oh,
So-
mate, you
if
should
you
have
had
pulled
one
out. You should have
pull
pulled
out,
out.
we would have done.
No, I would have actually pulled out, but I've got to get a train at 10 anyway.
Oh,
so.
so you would have pulled out. Sure.
If you weren't getting a train, you wouldn't be doing this.
Okay.
That's what I said, because I said to my missus, I was like, oh, I've just pulled out of David and Joe's podcast. She went, you got to get a train at 10 anyway. You might as well just do it. I went, yeah, I'll do that.
I might as well do it. Yeah, but I
I'll
won't
delete
bring
that
that
little
up.
message.
Yeah.
So I was very glad when you didn't blue tick it. So I was like, I can quickly get the delete.
What's
It's
the
always
what-
ominous, though, isn't it? When you
what-
wake up to a deleted message.
Well,
Yeah.
I've never had it.
Oh,
I've had it, and I've had it twice in 2 days, and I genuinely
Jack.
thought, but my paranoia went through the roof. I was like, why have I had 2 deleted messages for the first time in my life in 2 days? And I'm not even joking. I immediately went, what have I done?
Yeah.
What have I done where people are going something like, mate, you're really out of order. Actually, it's none of my business. And then sort of deleted it or something.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. It's all been sorted.
Yeah, I sent a few messages to the wrong people recently and had to do the quick delete. But you don't always get there in time.
Can you delete if they haven't looked at it? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's the only way you can. If they've looked at it, then you're kind of screwed, to be honest.
Fucking hell.
Jack, can I be a prat and ask, what is the Jaackmaate history? Where did you come from? God, this sounds really... But I genuinely want to know.
No, we did chat. This is what we wanted to know.
Yeah.
Your
And now where are you at?
I started about 10, 12 years ago when I was at school. And
school?
Yeah, I was 16. Everyone thought I was a nutter. I did a video called Things You Can Do with a Banana. And I remember going to football training and everyone was quoting that at me.
What you put it on YouTube or?
Yeah, it basically went, what can you do with a banana? And then I was like, the many things you can do with a banana. And I'll leave the rest up to your imagination, gents, on that one.
Did you get a lot of views straight away?
Nah, not really.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I thought you were going to go, and that exploded. And then I was on MTV, and then I found myself on Chris Evans' show, and I was like hosting this.
No, not really.
No, nothing. Oh, okay. Out of interest, why did you bring that up then? When we were talking about your career flying, you thought you'd bring up a YouTube clip that had 17 hits. Okay, let's leap over that a bit and go to where you took off.
I basically started slagging off YouTubers. I became like the like the anti-YouTuber because I wanted to be a YouTuber and I was sort of like full of awe and I'd meet them at conventions and that and I was like, oh, these are the people I want to be. And then the first things they'd say to me is literally they come up and it'd be so sort of vapid. They'd be like, how many subscribers you got? And I was like, before they've even asked my fucking
How
name.
many have you got?
And how do we get loans? Is there any cash in it? And can we get loans?
Not the new age Zoellas. It's mental.
Who's she and is it worth following?
I don't know who that is, but I love it.
So she was a big YouTuber at the time. She released a £50 advent calendar, which I bought and sort of destroyed verbally, if you will.
Oh, right.
And then that was really the defining moment of my career.
How old were you then when that kicked off?
This was 2017, so this was about 4 or 5 years ago.
So when your first video that went viral, whatever, did it panic you, or did you just go with it?
It did, because it was called Meet the YouTuber That Shags Her Dogs.
Right.
And that is still my most viewed video to this day.
It's a classic. So that's a classic.
To outshine the banana one is quite some...
Because if that happened to me, I would have started really panicking and probably would have deleted it. Why?
Yeah.
Well, listen to the first 10 minutes of this podcast.
Listen to the first 10 minutes.
Before you came on, David literally had a nervous breakdown about having had a pee.
I mean, there must be a market for it, mate. If there's a market for what can you do with a banana.
There is a market, top 30 of the comedy charts.
We're 11th. We're 11th at the moment, mate. 11th.
Love it.
Anyway, so you made these videos.
Yeah. And slagged off that advent calendar. I was about to quit before I did that, and then I was in the pub and I was like, I've got this sort of sketch, if you will, about it, because I did it in the style of like a beauty vlogger. So we're doing an unboxing of this calendar. That's what she did. And then I was a bit pissed off, and my mates were like, "You should just post it." But I didn't know if she could sue me because I'm sort of, do you know what I mean, slagging off a product. So I posted it, and then I went from getting about 10k views per video, and that one got about 2.5 mil like over the weekend.
2.5 million over the weekend.
Yeah, I went from having just under 100,000 subscribers to about 600,000 in about 4 days. And I had the big ticker as my wallpaper and my granddad would come round. We'd just sit there and watch it. It's a bit weird, actually.
What's the tick? Sorry, what do you mean?
So it's like you see the number, like the live count of your YouTube subscribers.
And you watch that with your granddad?
got a pack of rich tea. And
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine having to explain that to my nan.
Yeah, to be fair, Jack's granddad's probably our age.
Yeah. It was doing it on his 38th birthday. Yeah, it's probably
my granddad, because of what I do, like he's my biggest supporter. He follows it all, but he follows Logan Paul on Facebook. So obviously, because it's Facebook, Logan Paul's not nowhere near that page. Just sponsored posts and that. But he'll call me up and go, Logan Paul's done his hamstring. He won't be fighting KSI until 2022. I'm like, I don't give a shit about this. Why do you?
What have I created?
Yeah. Oh God, that must be crazy. That kicking off.
And was that your? So 4 years ago, before that happened, that wasn't your job, and now it's your job. You know, like you were creating stuff. But
what it was, I'd kind of worked out that I needed to upload 8 videos a month and get like 30k on each video to be able to just the bare minimum, just to pay my rent. And
Is that what you need to do?
Something like that. Back then it was, the CPM was a little bit better back then. But the video before that, I had a podcast at the time. It weren't doing much. And then I'd interviewed some American footballer called Jimmy Conrad. And this was the video just before the Advent calendar video. And it had got like 8,000 views. And I remember just saying to my fiance, Fiona, I was like, I can't do this as a job anymore. Like, it's just not viable. And then I uploaded that Advent calendar video because my mates in the pub told me I should. And then it all changed. So I know it sounds like one of those wanky, like never give up kind of moments, but literally the video before that, I was about to give up. So yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
And now that is it all on YouTube? Is it all? I don't really understand. David knows more than
I don't even know what you're asking, Joe.
No, I don't. I'm sort of.
So do you have Wi-Fi?
yeah.
Look at Joe's mic. Look at my mic.
Oh no! Look, don't do this. This is what James Acaster did.
Let's get rid of that, baby.
Right, what happened with
Where's
my mic?
Your mic, Jack, and why aren't you?
Why is it not in? How do you make it not in views? So people don't take the pic.
Nice.
Right, how do I? I really don't want mine in view.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be able to hear you.
Oh yeah. Well.
Anyway, whatever.
Such an old man. So what? I don't really understand this world. So
when your videos kicked off, you're earning at that point from that video onwards. You were look at my bank account.
Yeah, I was earning because you can earn it even if you're just pulling in a few hundred views on YouTube, but obviously it's minimal. So I did see a massive change. Like this is one thing as well though, because the money the last few years has been great. I can't lie, but people on nights out, they just think it's happened overnight. But something I'd say to like any YouTubers or budding YouTubers, I did it for 7 years weekly. I was more consistent at the start than I obviously am now, but without earning a penny. Yeah. So it's like, the money's been great, but it's kind of an accumulation of maybe those 7 years catching up sort of thing.
And then when you start earning money, do you feel sort of shackled to it? You don't actually want to keep it, but you have to for the consistency? Or that's
bang on, mate, because like I said, like I was slagging off YouTubers just to be like an edgy teenager sort of thing, or early 20s, and then so like obviously you guys worked with Ricky Gervais, so you're a good friend, and that was when I interviewed him. That was like one of the biggest moments of my life, because I basically just ripped off the David Brent act, like I think a lot of people my age do. And that was one of my proudest moments. And I uploaded it, and I remember the top comment was, "Yeah, this is good, but Ollie White's got some new T-shirts out that you haven't slagged off." I was thinking, fucking hell.
Oh, right.
So I've really I'm just this guy that has to moan about YouTubers merch, and I've done a video that I'm really proud of, but you still want me to talk about some guy's £40 T-shirt. So I was really pigeonholed from that moment. And then there is that kind of battle of integrity in your head where it's like, do I just keep slagging? I knew if I slagged off a YouTuber, get 1 million views and pay my rent for the next 3 months, or go and do what I want to do and follow this and not perhaps get the views. So I ended up slagging off YouTubers for another 4 years.
Yeah, exactly what I would have done. Fair play to you. Absolutely, stay in your lane. If it works, plough on.
Right. What's the question? I want to ask this question, Jack. When I've seen and listened to your podcast, but I've watched the videos, I'm like, he's got a little studio there.
Oh, yeah, I knew you'd ask.
How do we
David
get a studio?
David is obsessed by...
I love podcast studios.
Yeah, David really wants a podcast studio with people in it, and he doesn't care what they're doing and why they're there.
When I watched that True Geordie, I went, look at the brickwork.
And you on a brick wall, and you're fucking obsessed with the back wall being made of like exposed brick. It's absolutely insane what he focuses on.
Setup is something else.
Have you been there? Have you been there?
Yeah, I used to do his Christmas podcast every year. This is the first year we haven't done it. So I slagged him off in a video about 4 months ago.
Shit, we got to watch out here, Joe.
Do you know what? You're absolutely in your... Yeah, do it. It's fair enough.
Shaking hands with the devil here, boy.
I've already slagged you off. No one was asked.
I know, it's amazing what little heat we get, isn't it?
I know, David, come down. I'm sure the people that run my podcast studio will be happy to have you boys on board.
Right, okay, go. Yeah. So, what do you mean? The people that run your podcast studio is an incredible sentence that we'd love to be able to say. I'll tell you what. Why don't you talk to the people that run our studios and pop over? God, wouldn't that be?
And so, is that in Norwich?
No, that's in London.
So it's even more expensive.
Yeah. No, it's a company called Stakhanov, and they just own a few sort of podcasts and whatnot, and we do it under their umbrella. So yeah, pop down.
Does it have can you just grab a bottle of water if you fancy it?
We supply our own water, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. So you're not quite there. We're looking for the kind of place where there's just a fridge and you can take stuff.
Water in a can. Have you seen that?
I've had water in a can. That's the vibe. Exposed bricks, water in a can. That's the kind of studio we're looking for.
I'm sure they'll offer that to you. We didn't get the same luxury.
So Jack, you made the jump. You thought, I'm not going to make those videos, and then did you just focus on the podcast?
Yeah,
full time.
I started doing that podcast about 3 years ago, and was lucky enough to get the YouTubers that I've been slagging off, really, like get KSI on and a few others, and they obviously bring the views in itself. So I had to go for a few co-hosts first before I found.
Oh, did
really
you?
Worked. Yeah,
for the chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, we should have fucking done that rather than jump straight in.
Idea.
Yeah, find out people that don't drag you down.
You're both dragging each other down, though.
But, I think there's a slight tilt toward David.
So you went through some co-hosts, did you? Was that a bit awkward?
It was a bit awkward.
Were you
one
cutthroat?
of them was not at all. But I had two co-hosts, and they were both my mates. One was like my best mate, and one was a mate that I live with, and they didn't get on, and that started becoming very clear during the interviews when they'd one of them was like, so the one that's not on there anymore, he was very he's very laddie, which I couldn't really handle. And we had Jack Sullivan on. Do you know who's he's the son of the owner of West Ham.
Oh my God, his documentary.
That guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What is that documentary? I've got to watch this.
It's absolutely incredible. He basically gets given the West Ham women's team when he's like 18, and they follow him, and it's amazing.
Is it Britain's youngest football boss?
Yeah. Oh my God! I'm going to go listen to that later. I'm literally taking the afternoon off to listen to that then.
That's the only one that didn't make it on. We didn't post it. Yeah, we didn't post it because my mate felt the need to keep telling him how pathetic he thought women's football was. And it was just me sat there like, no, this isn't the view of the podcast.
Yeah.
And then and so it got a bit awkward after that. So I had to kind of go, let's not say those things anymore.
Yeah.
In a public forum.
And, what a wasted opportunity, because that documentary is... I genuinely stumbled across that and was like, I just hoovered up the whole thing in like an evening.
I did. I loved it.
He was brilliant. I really liked him though. He's got his head screwed on. He was just young, wasn't he? And just thrown into this. He basically was a chairman of a football club at 18. Of course it's going to be amazing.
It's funny though, because I think Jack did like 2 weeks work at every role at West Ham, so he can learn how a club works.
You can nail everything in 2 weeks, right?
And his older brother just could not, I don't think he could give a shit. So he's off to like Magaluf every week. It's like a tower we go. I remember when West Ham lost once, and he put on his Snapchat story. It hit the press. This did, so I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say it. But West Ham lost, and he was in bed with this girl, and he put, "I don't care, I fucked the princess." And it was some princess from some country. I was like, that is not the kind of person I need running West Ham.
I would watch a documentary about him running West Ham, mate.
yeah. Louis Vuitton slippers. I love it.
Oh my God, I'm going to rewatch
that.
Sullivan's House I was fascinated by as well. What a mental house.
No. I think it's like one Regent Street or something.
It was just enormous. Like there's no need for a house of that length. It's just the width of it I couldn't get over. It's like
length and width.
Well, I have to ask, what's your pin book? Because it looks like it's got what's that pin book?
Oh, that's just got football cards in it. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I collect football cards, and then I started framing them, and then realised I was bending the corners on everyone, so I decided not to stop that.
Oh, fair enough.
You must be over the moon this season.
I am, mate. I am.
Oh yeah,
I can't quite believe
Why
it.
Is that? Is that Moyes? Why is
the Moyes,
is
mate?
It?
Yeah, I think so. I think
he's good.
Obviously, Antonio's is not been great recently, so we need to try and get another striker in.
But January. He was brilliant for half a season.
Especially as he was right back a few years ago.
He's a right back, was he?
Yeah, Big Sam was playing him right back.
What?
Yeah, and then he sort of moved.
Well, he came. We played Gillingham played West Ham, and Antonio, I'll be honest with you, looked like an absolute donkey.
Right.
Then the following season, he was just smashing in goals, and it was unrecognisable. So it's just anyway. I can't talk about football for 20.
He's the best. He's the best worst footballer in the world. Like he always looks like he's going to fall over. His head's always like 2 yards in front of his body.
Yeah, that's like the Wolves winger. What's his name?
Adama Traore.
Yeah, the best worst footballer in the world.
Yeah. Do you see Adama?
He's coming on in a minute. So do you want to say
baby oil?
Yeah. Do you know that? So the defenders can't grip him. So he puts baby oil.
No,
I saw a post from Sport Bible saying something like 20 games this season, 0 goals, 0 assists, 150 litres of baby oil.
He's a huge Shattervix fan, though. So Merry Christmas, Antonio.
He really is.
Don't this affect your Christmas day.
So what are you doing? What are you doing now, Jack? And what's next year? Have you got anything?
Where are you getting the train to?
Yeah. I'm running off because I've got to get the train at 10 a.m. I'm going down to Alexandra Palace for the darts.
COVID Central.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Get me some of that Omicron, baby.
Yum yum.
Make mine a double. What does that
I'm
mean?
not wearing an effing mask.
Oh, you're going down there. Amazing.
Yeah, I've been well into the darts this year, and Twitter's been absolutely giving me dogs abuse for it.
Why?
Brilliant. They give me dogs abuse about everything, David. It's Twitter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you get lots of abuse then?
So much abuse.
Really?
Yeah, so much. Yeah.
Why? What do you mean?
Have you got to get a train? If you need to go, tell us. You've got to go.
It's 25 to 10. Shit.
Yeah, I do need to go, but it's been an absolute pleasure, gents.
Please just go. Please just cut off. We deserve it. He's gone.
No, let me come on again soon. When I'm not run away. I'd love to talk about the exposed brick and yeah. Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. I'll compile my top 10 or top 5 for next time. Yeah.
Thank you, mate. Thanks very much. Merry
Christmas, Jack.
Have a great Christmas, gents.
Cheers, mate.
Take care. Bye.
It's great people just leave us. But I'm now getting paranoid.
He's not getting a train. Jack, if you're listening, prove you're at the darts. Send us a picture of you at the darts. I don't believe it.